Hello friends, welcome once again to OBAAPA'S channel. Today's recipe is grilled tilapia or fried tilapia. Whichever way you want to call it, please feel free and do so. So this one is going to be Ghanaian roadside tilapia. So please stay with me and let's start cooking. So I am using fresh tilapia. I got this tilapia really fresh from the market. And I froze it because I wasn't really gonna use it that day, and now it is the perfect time for me to use my fish. So I just took it out from the freezer this morning and let it sit until it has been defrosted and it is ready. So I'm going to just clean my fish up, and then this is how we do it normal way. I know when I got it they pre-clean it, but it wasn't all the way. So I am going to finish cleaning this fish like how I wanted it to be clean, and then I will go ahead and season this fish. Today's recipe is similar to Ghanaian roadside. I remember when I was in Ghana at night, my brothers used to go around the street, and buy grilled tilapia. So I'm like, I just want to try this recipe because it looks so good. It was so soft. It wasn't too dry, like when you normally fry your fish. So I'm like, let me just give it a try and see how it will turn out. And it came out really nice. So I decided to share this recipe with you. So now after we clean our fish, I'm going to cut it side by side. So in that way, when I season my fish, all the seasoning will go in really nice, because tilapia is this kind of fish that if you don't season really well, the outside will taste good, but the inside will still be juicy, but it won't taste as well seasoned, so just make sure that you clean it, you cut it and then season it really nice. So after that, you're going to cut in some vegetables. So I have in one medium onion, also one bell pepper. So I'm going to cut my onion into pieces and the bell pepper as well, and I'm also going to cut in ginger root. So this ginger root is already clean. I just peeled off all the skin, and I'm going to cut it into pieces. You can use as much as you want depending how much you're making. If you're making like 4 pieces of tilapia, you can use more ginger. Any amount that you use, it will be great. So after that, we're going to add it in our blender, and I'm adding in all my spices. So this is 1 tablespoon each. So I have in rosemary, bay leaves, oregano, GARI, all-purpose seasoning, and some cloves of garlic. And I'm adding in 1 teaspoon of groves and a half teaspoon of salt. And I'm adding in 1/3 cup of water just to help me blend it. So after I blend my vegetables or my seasonings, I'm going to season my fish right now, because this is the best time to season the fish. So you can do it in whichever way that you want it to. So with the GARI, you can find this seasoning from African market. They sell this everywhere, only in African market stores. Okay, I think in Ghana too, you can get some from Ghana if you're in Ghana as well. When you go to a Doom side, you can get some from there. So now our fish is nicely seasoning. You can tell it is beautiful. So I'm going to leave it on to sit for about an hour before I grill it. Fish is there. So I have my grill ready, and I'm going to turn it into 300 degrees. So if you're using the stove, make sure you use 300 degrees, or you can use 350 as well. And I'm going to oil my grill with a little bit. I know this grill is non-stick, but just to be safe, just adding a little bit of oil just to keep your fish from falling apart. So add in your tilapia, and now you can just begin to grill your fish. Just like that. And with this grill, I am going to leave the link in the description box below. So if you are interested in purchasing one, you can get one in your kitchen as well. So as I'm grilling this fish, I'm applying oil as well, and some leftover seasoning that I use for my fish I'm going to apply throughout this process. Yeah, so make sure that you do it, and that way your fish will not get too dry, and it will be very soft and moist and juicy. Very stuff the munu be juice and kasa. That is how I like my tilapia. I don't want it to be too dry. Yeah, when it's soft and juicy, it tastes really good. So right now I'm applying soya powder. If you don't have soya powder, please, you can skip this part, but you can use any season of your choice. But I'm adding my soya because it tastes good. It brings more flavor, you know deliciousness to this fish, and I really like it. So that's why I'm applying that. So our fish is almost done. You can see it's very nice and well grilled. That is how I like my fish. So just leave it on to sit until it is soft and moist, and then it will be perfect, and you can enjoy with whatever that you have. So now our fish is ready. Are you sham? If you're here too, to say the aluma is nice and beautiful, as you can tell. So this is how I grill my authentic Ghanaian roadside tilapia, and you can just decorate it whichever way that you want, and just as perfect, as juicy, as soft it looks. It is so beautiful, and it's a must try recipe. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy Bibiara. You can enjoy with anything at all on the side, and just feel free and subscribe to this channel, and then try to hit your notification bell, so when I upload video you'll be the first person to get. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy Bibiara. Until I see you once again on my channel, stay safe and have a blessed day. Bye bye.